Good day everyone! Handa ka na bang matuto sa larangan ng mathematics? Halina't manood at makinig sa aking video tutorials. Be ready, set, and compute! Muli, ako ang iyong lingkod, Sir Jordan M. Sereno.
Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Muli, ako ang inyong lingkod, Sir Jolan M. Sereno, at welcome sa ating panibagong video tutorial in Mathematics 10. So, ang ating tutorial ngayon ay ikot sa MELC number 29, Solve Problems Involving Permutation and Combination. So, at the end of this video, sana matutunan ninyo paano nga ba mag-solve ng mga problems involving permutation and combination. So kung ready na kayo, let's start! Okay, so for our first part ng ating tutorial, syempre, mahalaga na ma-identify muna natin ano ba yung ating terminal objective. So, again, sa bawat lessons natin o tutorial natin ginagawa, importante na meron tayong objective, yung terminal objective, para malaman nyo kung talaga bang natutunan nyo at may nakuha kayo ang aral doon sa ating ginawang tutorial. So, for our terminal objective in this video, at the end of the video, okay, we're expected to solve problems involving permutation and combination. So now, paano ba natin ma-achieve ang itong terminal objective na to? So, you should able to achieve first yung mga enabling objectives natin. So, kailangan you should ma-achieve mo muna to para makuha mo yung ating end goal. So, first is you should know how to differentiate situations that involve permutation and combination. Next is to analyze each word problems to identify the given information. And lastly is develop positive attitude towards work. So you need to be positive every time na magkakaroon tayo ng mga ganitong process ng pagsosolve ng problems, kasi hindi lahat ay gustong mag-solve at willing to solve worded problems in mathematics. That's why kailangan makapag-develop ka ng positive attitude. Laging may isipin na sa bawat problems na ibinibigay natin, there's always a solution. So dapat ganun lagi yung mindset mo para mapagpatuloy mo yung pagko-compute at hindi ka bigla na lang titigil at sabihin mo na ayoko na, stop na ako dyan. No? So yun yung dapat na meron tayong klase ng attitude every time na nag-solve tayo ng problem, especially sa mathematics. Okay? So, kung lahat yan ay naiintindihan mo na at ready ka na, ito yung mga objectives na ating kailangang ma-target at the end of this tutorial. So, samahan mo ko at isolve natin ang mga problems na to. Okay, for our motivational activity, study the following situations, then determine which situations involve permutations and which involve combination. If the situation involves permutations, say pack-ganern. And with its combination, give a clap. Okay? So, this will be our instruction for this motivational activity. So, let's start. For our first situation, determining the top 3 winners in an M-Top challenge. Is it a pack-ganern or a clap? Okay, let's see. The correct answer is yes, you're correct. It's pack-ganern. Yes, permutation ito. It's because we're determining the top 3 winners. So again, sa top 3 winners, mahalaga yung order of yung position nila, syempre, no? Iba yung top 1 sa top 2 and the top 3. That's why careful tayo dun sa position ng paglalagay ng mga winners. Okay, that's why it is under permutation. Next situation. Forming lines from 6 given points with 3 of which are collinear. Is it a pack-ganern or a clap? Okay, tingnan natin. The correct answer is yes, it is a clap. So ang goal na natin just to form a line, from 6 points, which 3 of which are collinear. So it doesn't matter kung anong unang ma-form natin na line. Okay? Next, number 3. Forming triangles from 7 given points with no 3 of which are collinear? Is it a pack ganun or a clap? Okay, the correct answer is yes, a clap. This situation involves combination. So we're talking about number of forming a triangle. So again, kahit aling mauna doon na mga triangles na magawa natin, ang importante maka-form tayo ng triangle from 7 given points with no 3 of which are collinear. So pag sinabi natin collinear, ito yung mga points na on the same line, no? So here, no 3 of which are collinear. Okay, next situation. 4 people posing for pictures. So magpapapicture sila. Is it under permutation or combination? Or pack ganun or a clap? Okay, correct. The correct answer natin ay pack ganun. So, kasi ano to, order ito, yung arrangement natin ng apat na tao, no, sa picture taking. Okay, next situation, number 5, assembling a jigsaw puzzle. Is it a pack ganun or a clap? Okay, correct. Pack ganun. We're talking about yung pag-assemble, no? Siyempre, pag nag-assemble tayo, importante yung tamang positioning noon, tamang order ng paglalagay ng mga parts. So, that's why this situation is under permutation. Next, situation tayo, choosing 2 household chores to do before dinner. Ayan, so pipili ng dalawang gagawin bago ang dinner. Is it a pack ganun or a clap? Okay, the correct answer is a clap. So this is under combination. So order doesn't matter here. Ang kailangan lang ay makapili ka ng dalawa out of different household chores. So marami tayong mga gawaing bahay. No, pili ka na ng dalawa. So it's either magawalis ka ng sahig o punas ka ng lamesa or maghugas ka ng plato, whatsoever. So, basta makapili ka ng dalawa. So, it doesn't matter kung ano yung unang mong pipili. Basta ang goal mo lang just to choose 2 out of the different household chores na meron tayo. Okay? Next, situation natin. Selecting 5 basketball players out of 10 team members for the different position. Okay? Selecting 5 basketball players out of 10 members no, for the different position. Is it a pack ganun or a clap? Okay, the correct answer is pack ganun. Okay? So, order is very important dito. Sir, bakit pipili lang naman ng 5 basketball players out of 10? Kaso, meron siya ditong sa panghuling part, 4, okay, take note of this, for the different position. So, again, kung familiar kayo sa basketball, we have different positions sa basketball. We have center, forward, a power forward, we have point guard, shooting guard. So, iba-iba yung mga trabaho nila. So, hindi mo lang basta pipiliin kasi yung 5 basketball players out of 10. Ipo-position mo pa sila. Yung 5 yon doon ilalagay mo pa sila. Sino magsi-center, sino magpo-point guard, sino magdadala ng bola, sino magiging forward. So, ganun siya. That's why order is important here. Kaya siya naging permutation. Okay? And then yung ating next situation, choosing 3 of your classmates to attend your party. Is it a pack ganun or a clap? Okay, the correct answer is a clap. Yes, so again, from the word choosing, no, pipili ka lang naman, you just choose 3 out of kung ilan man yung classmates mo to attend your party. So, walang bearing kung sino ulang mo pipili, basta makapili ka lang ng 3 sa mga kaklase mo to attend your party. So, that's how we identify situations. So, napakalaga nito sa worded problems, sa pag-solve ng mga worded problems sa permutation and combination, kaya meron muna tayong ganitong motivational activity or a review activity. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with this question. How did you differentiate the situations that involve permutation from those that involve combination? Now, kung kaya mong sagutin yan right away, congratulations. Pwede ko na sabihin na nakuha mo na agad yung ating first objective, no? Kung masasagot mo yung problem na to at halos na perfect mo itong ating 8 questions dito, situations, naitahan mo siya lahat. Congratulations! Nakuha mo na yung first enabling objective natin is marunong ka na mag-differentiate ng situations that involve permutation and combination. Kaya mo na sabihin na ito ay under combination, the situation is under combination. So, again, congrats at nakaabot ka sa part na to at natapos mo yung ating first activity. Okay, so we're going to have here, so before we do our lesson proper, so things to remember muna. So again, balikan natin yung mga definition of terms. First is the combination. So again, it is the number of ways of selecting from a set when the order is not important. So the number of combination of n objects taken R at a time is given by, so this is our formula, NCR. So which is equivalent to the n factorial all over the r factorial times the quantity n minus r factorial when n is greater than or equal to r. So this will be our general formula every time nagagamit tayo at mag-solve tayo ng mga problems involving combination. And then next is, balikan natin what is a permutation. It refers to the different possible arrangements of a set of objects. So here, arrangement of objects, it's opposite of this. In permutation, order is very important. And the number of permutation of n objects taken R at a time is, ito yung ating magiging formula, yung NPR. So, para mas madali nyo ma-identify, ma-distinguish yung formula. So, kapag C, syempre, yun ay combination. So, kapag P na yung ginamit natin, permutation yung pinag-uusapan natin dyan. So, this is equivalent to N factorial all over N minus R factorial, given that N is greater than or equal to R. Okay? So, that's a review of the important concept here na kailangan natin sa lesson na to. Okay, so let's now proceed to this part. Let's do this. So let's try to answer some of the problems. Okay, let's have question number 1. So how many different committees of 4 people can be formed from a pool of 7 people? So from a group of 7 people. Okay, so first step is to analyze the problem. So again, yun yung ating second enabling objective. So you need to analyze the problem first. Mahalaga yon na maintindihan nyo muna kung ano ba at ano ba yung tinutukoy, yung ano ba yung hinahanap nung at gusto makuha ng ating problem o sa tanong natin. And then for our, so siyempre, kailangan masagot ang tanong na to. Is order or arrangement important? Kasi nga, we're talking about situations involving combination or permutation. So you need to answer that question. Second, step 2, what is the formula to be used? No, it's very important that we use the correct formula. And our step 3, solution na tayo dyan. Okay, so the order of being selected for a committee is not important. So again, sa situation na to, na-identify natin that order is not important here kasi pipili lang naman tayo ng 4 people, no, from 7. So it doesn't matter kung sino natin mapipili. Basta ang goal natin, makapili tayo ng 4 na tao out of 7 to form the committee. That's why the order is not important. Therefore, this is under, yes, the combination problems. Okay, so this situation involves combination. That's why ang gagamitin nating formula ay itong NCR. So here, pag nag-solve na tayo, ganito na yung kalalabasan niya. So ang N natin is 7. So we have 7 people. We're going to take only 4 out of 7 people. That's why you have 7C4. So this is equivalent to 7 factorial all over 4 factorial times the quantity 7 minus 4 factorial. And then, I just simplify our equation. So we'll have now 7 factorial all over. So 4 factorial, 7 minus 4 is 3 factorial. And then, what is 7 factorial? So we have 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. But kung mapapansin nyo dito, nag-stop tayo sa Yes, sa 4 factorial. So, bakit nga ba tayo nag-stop sa 4 factorial? Kasi may 4 factorial tayo sa denominator. So, mas mapapadali nito yung ating pagko-compute. Bakit? Kasi pwede natin itong i-cancel out. We can simply cancel out this 4 factorial over the 4 factorial. Kasi same yung magiging equivalent nila. So, mas mapapadali yung ating computation. So, mas maikli siya. So, ang lalabas, magiging 7 times 6 times 5 all over 3 factorial na lang siya. So that is 7 times 6 times 5 all over. So ang 3 factorial natin, again, that's 3 times 2 times 1. So that's why you have here a total of, yes. So our final answer is 35 ways. So we have 35 ways on choosing 4 people out of 7 to form a committee. Diba? Madali lang siya. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. So, una, identify mo muna kung anong klaseng problem. Ito ba ay under combination or permutation. So, pag na-identify mo na, gamitin mo lang kung ano yung tamang formula para sa kanila. And then, just substitute the values, perform the indicated operation, and carefully compute yung bawat mga operations natin, and then you will come up with the correct answer. And that's it. That's for our question number 1. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Let's have our second question. A class is to select a president, a vice president, a secretary, and a treasurer from 7 class members. How many arrangements of class officers are possible? Okay, step 1, analyze the problem. So, in this problem, is order or arrangement important? So, what's your answer? Is it a yes or a no? Correct. It is yes. Okay, order is very important because it's about the position in the class, and then meron pa yung keyword dito na arrangements. So again, positioning yan eh. Pwesto, no? As a in a class. That's why order or arrangement is very important. So therefore, it is under problem on permutation. Okay, so what is the formula to be used? So we're going to use the formula for the permutation, that is NPR is equal to the n factorial all over the quantity n minus r factorial. And our step 3, so we're going to start our solution. So first is to, yes, identify the number of permutation of 7 class members, taken 4 at the time. So we're going to choose to pick 4. No, 4 yan. 4 positions kasi. So here, ang positions natin, yung president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. That's why out of 7 class members, we're going to pick 4, wherein order is very important. That's why our solution would be 7 P4. So this is equivalent to 7 factorial all over the 7 minus 4 factorial. So some will use the fundamental counting principles, wherein they're going to complete the slots. So again, para pakita lang natin, there are some that are going to have this kind of yan. So these are for the 4 positions for the president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. So it's like writing on the first position, ilan yung pwede mong pagpilian. Yes, correct. That is, you have 7. You have 7 class members na pwede mong pagpilian sa president na position. And then, syempre, pag may napili na kayo sa slot na yan, siyempre, isa lang ang presidente. So, doon sa second position na vice president, magiging, correct, 6 na lang yung ating magiging choices, no? O yung possible na pwede natin piliin para sa position na yon. And then, siyempre, pag may napili na tayong vice president, so sa next position na secretary, magiging 5 na lang yung ating class members na pwede nating pagpilian. And then, pag naboto na natin, napili na natin kung sino magiging secretary natin, siyempre yung last position natin is yung treasurer, therefore, mababawas na ulit yun ng isa at magiging 4 na lang ito. And yan ay magiging proseso niya. So, and then just multiply this. No? This 7 times 6 times 5 times 4. So, this will be the same with this process. It's like, yan. So, mapapansin ninyo, it's like 7, 6, 5, 4. Wherein, makakancel natin yung, correct, makakancel natin tong 3 factorial. Kasi may 3 factorial tayo sa denominator. That's why, matitira dyan, ito, yung 7 times 6 times 5 times 4. So, mapapansin nyo, parehas lang siya dito. Yan, using the fundamental counting principle. So, pwede yun. So, it's either itong pinapakita natin na process or ito. So, it's kayo bahala. Ang importante ay tama yung analysis na ginagawa ninyo. Magka-come up tayo with the same answer. So, if you're going to get the product of 7 times 6 times 5 times 4, so the correct answer is 840 ways. So that's how we solve problems on permutation. So again, if you able to answer this, so congratulations, na-achieve mo na yung ating last two enabling objectives. This is how you analyze each word problems to identify the given information and to develop positive attitude towards work. So you need to be positive and always think that every problem has a solution. Kaya masosolve mo siya. Ang kailangan lang ay pag-aralang mabuti yung problema. So that's how we solve problems on permutation and combination. Congrats at nakaabot ka dito. Okay, so tingnan natin ngayon. So, check natin kung naintindihan na at ready na kayong subukan kung kaya niyo daw bang mag-solve ng mga problems under permutation and combination. So, I have here 5 problems. Okay, so first question natin is, what is the number of permutation of 9 objects taken 3 at a time? Okay, next, question number 2. The covered walk of a school is to be lined with flags. How many different arrangements are there of the 10 flags if 5 are blue, 3 are red, 2 are white? Next, question number 3. How many different committees of 5 people can be formed from a pool of 9 people? And then for number 4, in a 10-item mathematics problem solving test, how many ways can you select 5 problems to solve? And then ating last question, in how many ways can a team consisting of 2 boys and 3 girls be formed if there are 6 boys and 10 girls who qualify to be a team? Okay, so this is our 5 worded problems. No? So, tingnan natin. So, you'll be given 2 minutes. No? You'll be given 2 minutes to answer these 5 problems no, under permutation and combination. Now, kung sa tingin ninyo ay masyadong mabilis yung 2 minutes, pwede nyo i-post itong video na to and then i-play nyo lang kapag nasagutan nyo na siya lahat para mas may thrill, no? Para matesting nyo kung talagang marunong na ba ako mag-compute at mag-solve ng problems no, involving permutation and combination. So again, this is for 2 minutes no, for problem solving. So good luck everyone. So yung music na ipi-play ko dito is good for 2 minutes and then meron tayo ditong progress bar. After na matapos yung music natin, ipapakita natin yung mga solution. So are you ready? Set and Okay, time's up. So, nakadalawang minuto na tayo. So again, kung nabibilisan kayo sa 2 minutes, pwede nyo muna i-pause itong video na to and then continue yung pagsosolve sa ating 5 problems. Ayan, para mas matesting ninyo kung talaga bang naiintindihan nyo na at kaya nyo na mag-isa na mag-solve ng mga problems under permutation and combination. So for the meantime, ipapakita ko lang ngayon sa inyo yung solution sa ating mga problems. Okay, for our first problem, okay, balikan lang natin ulit. What is the number of permutation of 9 objects taken 3 at a time? So it's very obvious. Meron na kayo ng keyword dito na this is a problem under permutation. So therefore, ang ating solution would be 9p3. So 9 taken 3. So under ito ng permutation, so this would be our solution. So you have 9 factorial all over 9 minus 3 factorial. So this is equivalent to 9 factorial over 6 factorial. So you have 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 factorial all over 6 factorial. So again, extrapolate tayo kay 6 factorial kasi nga ang ating denominator is also 6 factorial. So para ma-cancel out natin yan. At ang matitira na lang is yung 9 times 8 times 7 which is equivalent to 504. So we have 504 weights. Tama ka ba? Ay, very good. Congrats. At tama ka sa una nating tanong. Okay, next question, number 2. Okay, tingnan natin. Now, so the solution for this is very simple. It's n factorial. So this is under permutation pa rin because here we're talking about the number of different arrangements ng ating flag, no? Na ililinya natin, 10 flags yan. Now, sir, bakit n factorial lang yung solution mo? Eh, may mga nakalagay dito, 5 are blue, 3 are red, 2 are white. So, dito kasi, in-identify niya lang kung ano-anong kulay meron, no? Yung flag natin. So dito, in-identify niya na may tatlong klaseng flag, na kulay ng flag. So that's blue, red, and white. Now, in-identify niya lang kung tagi-ilan. But, hindi naman natin yun magagamit dito dahil ang condition lang naman at ang gusto lang naman niyang mahanap is yung different ways na pwede niya i-arrange yung 10 flags. So, wala namang special condition na dapat mauuna yung blue, tapos laging nasa dulo yung white. So, walang mga ganong additional condition. Basta importante, mailinya lang natin yung flag. So, walang binigay dito na condition na dapat ay may mauuna at meron nasa gitna at meron sa uli. So, walang ganon. That's why, napakasimple lang ang ating magiging solution. So, taken all at a time ito. Diba? Yung ating mga n factorial. So, we have here, so we have a total of 10 flags, kaya nagkaroon tayo ng 10 factorial. And then, you just expand this. So, 10 factorial is equivalent to 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. That's equivalent to 3,628,800. So, kung mayroon kayong scientific calculator, you just type in 10 and then yung exclamation point na factorial na yan, lalabas na tong ating sagot na 3,628,800. Okay, that's for question number 2. Okay, next. Let's have question number 3. How many different committees of 5 people can be formed from a pool of 9 people? So, this is a problem under correct combination. That's why ang ating, lang natin ito, ang ating solution would be 9 C5. So, 9 taken. So from 9 people, you're going to take 5 to form a committee. So this will be our solution. So you have 9 factorial all over 5 factorial times the quantity 9 minus 5 factorial. So that's equivalent to 9 factorial over 5 factorial times 4 factorial. So this is equivalent to 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 factorial. So nag-stop tayo doon kasi meron tayong 5 factorial sa baba para mas madali natin siya makompute. So ika-cancel natin itong 5 factorial. So matitira na lang natin dito is yung 4 factorial sa baba. So that's equivalent to 24 at itong ating nasa taas na 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 is equivalent to 3,024 and then just get the quotient. So, final answer is 126. Okay, tama ka ulit. Ay, very good. So, congrats. Nakakuha ka rin ng tatlong tamang sagot. Okay, tingnan natin kung ma-perfect mo ito. Let's have question number 4. Okay, sa ating question number 4, so this problem is under, tama ka dyan, combination. Kasi, ang objective lang naman dito ay pumili ka. No? What you need to do is just to select 5 problems to solve. So, out of 10 na given na mathematics problem. Now, it doesn't matter kung anong mauunang mapili na item na sasagutan sa 1 to 10. Ang mahalaga lang dito, makapili ka ng 5 out of 10. That's why this problem is under combination. Kaya magiging solution natin is 10 C5. So, 10 problems, you're going to take 5 out of 10 problems. So, how we're going to compute for this is equivalent to 10 factorial. Okay, all over 5 factorial, that's r, and then you have 10 minus 5 factorial. It's equivalent to 10 factorial all over 5 factorial. 10 minus 5 is 5 factorial siya. Okay, and then, so again, dito sa ating numerator, nag-stop tayo ulit kay 5 factorial kasi may 5 factorial tayo sa denominator. So, para makakancel natin yan. So, matitira na lang itong 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6. That's equivalent to 30,240. I-divide natin kay 5 factorial, which is equivalent to 120. So, the quotient now is 252. So, we have a total of 252 ways in choosing 5 problems to solve out of 10 items. Okay? So, that's how we solve for that. Tama ka ulit, ay napakahusay. So, konti na lang. Nasa last item na tayo. Tingnan natin kung mape-perfect mo ito. So, our question number 5. Yes, okay. Ganito ang magiging solution natin. Medyo mahirap ito. Medyo mahaba yung solution. Kasi medyo binigyan ng other, kung may additional condition siya. Okay, so ganito lang siya. So, again, pipili ka ulit ng team, consisting of 2 boys and 3 girls to be formed if there are 6 boys and 10 girls who qualify to be in the team. So dito, aside from choosing only the number of participants dun sa team, may specific din sinasabi na dun sa 5 na pipili mo, you have a total of 5 na component, number of members dun sa team, specific siya. Kailangan sa 5 na yon na pipiliin mo, 2 dun lalaki, 3 babae. Out of 16 na possible. So, bakit 16? Kasi we have 6 boys, 10 girls. Kaya mangyari ganito. Magkakaroon tayo ng 2 solution dyan. So, separate muna natin para mas madali. So, yung una, you have 6 tayo. Kasi boys muna tayo. So, 6 boys, you're going to take only 2. Kasi dapat, ang laman lang nung team ay meron lang siyang dapat na 2 lalaki. Again, yung team consisting of, dapat may 2 lalaki at 3 babae. Kaya yung una natin gagawin ay ito, yung 6C2. So, 6 from 6 boys, you're going to take 2. And then, you're going to multiply it to 10C3. So, saan naman na ito nang galing? Ito namang 10C3 ay galing sa girls. Correct. Kasi we have a total of 10 girls dito. And then, kailangan ng team ay meron 3 babae. Kaya 3 lang pwede nating kunin. Okay? And then, so ito yung initial na computation mo. So, kailangan magets mo to kasi ito yung pinakamahalagang part. Pag nagawa mo itong solution na to, madali na lahat kasi same lang din magiging proseso. So the computation would be you're going to get the product between the two combination natin. Okay, so it's going to start with the 6C2. So, same procedure na ginawa natin sa number 4 at saka sa number 3 na parehas under combination. So, you have now 6 factorial all over. You have the 2 factorial, that's your r. And then you have n minus r. So, you have 6 minus 2, that's and times factorial. So, you have 6 factorial all over 2 factorial and 4 factorial. And then, you have 6 times 5 times 4 factorial. So, nag-stop tayo kay 4 factorial kasi may 4 factorial tayo sa denominator. So, para mas madaling ating computation. Ayan. So, matitira na lang dyan is yung 6 times 5. That's 30. And then 2 factorial is 2. So, 30 divided by 2, that is 15. So, again, hindi pa yan yung ating final answer ha. Kasi yan pa lang yung sagot natin sa first combination natin. Okay? Next. Gawin natin yung second combination natin, yung 10C3. So, same thing na ginawa natin sa unang combination. So, you have here now 10 factorial. Okay, that is your n. And then your r is 3 factorial. Going to take 3. And then you have n minus r, so 10 minus 3 factorial, so it's equivalent to 10 factorial all over 3 factorial times 7 factorial. So you're going to expand this, 10 times 9 times 8 times 7. So nag-stop tayo kay 7 factorial kasi may 7 factorial tayo sa denominator para mas makancel natin siya dyan at mas mapabilis natin yung ating computation. So you only have now 10 times 9 times 8, that's 720 over 3 factorial, that's 3 times 2 times 1, that's equivalent to 6. So your answer here is 120. Okay, now, so sir, pag nakuha na namin tong 15 at saka 120 na to, ano yung susunod na gagawin? Yes, sundan nyo lang yung nakalagay dito na operation, that is multiplication. You just multiply the two results, so you have now 15 times 120. So our final answer now is 1,800 ways. And that's it. That's how we solve this kind of problem under combination. So again, kung nakaabot ka dito, congratulations at nakarating ka sa last part ng ating video at nakasama ka sa pag-solve natin ng 5 problems, no, involving permutation and combination. So I hope marami kang natutunan sa video tutorial na to. So consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and then kung nagustuhan mo to, please like and share mo ito sa mga kaklase mo at sa mga kaibigan mo na sa tingin mo ay matutulungan ng video na ito. So again, maraming salamat sa panonood. Stay healthy and safe. God bless us all.